see this, and now he's excited that his daughter is getting a husband, like someone like Rama. So now then what happens is the next logical thing that Janaka Maharaja should be doing is he should be sending out invitations to where? Ayodhya, you're right. He need to send that invitation to Ayodhya so that Dasaratha along with his family can come and they can get the marriage done. Yes.
I have a question. What if Sita doesn't like the Rama? Oh yeah.
What if Sita doesn't like?
The man.
Oh, the man, Rama?
Does she still have to hate?
Sorry?
Does she still have to hate a
So the person who is able to lift Shivadhanusu, right? He is very virtuous. Somebody should be really not in their. I don't want to say this to Sita Devi, but somebody, if they are denying this kind of a person who is able to lift the bow, then they are not worth Rama, right? So the kind of test her father has put in place, that itself shows how much love he has for his daughter Sita Devi. He thinks that Janaka Maharaj thinks that Sita deserves only that kind of a virtuous person and strong person who can lift this bow. If he can do that, he can pretty much do anything in the world. That is what it means when Janaka Maharaja came with this kind of a test. That was the intent behind the test. It's not like somebody will come and lift and you will give away your precious, like a daughter who you have brought up for so many years with so much of love and care, right? It's not like that. You have to look at it in a way, okay, who can actually lift this bow? What kind of a person should he be if he has to lift this bow, right? So only then that kind of a person. So now the Shivadhanusu is broken and all the invitations have gone to Ayodhya. Now the people who are taking this invitations are again the sages from Janaka Maharaja's court and some of the ministers. They go and convey this news to Dasaratha. Dasaratha is extremely happy to know the whereabouts of their sons. So they explain it to him that okay, your sons, Bharata, Rama and Lakshmana, they have killed these demons and they have come all the way to Mithila, and now your beloved son Rama has broken the bow of Shiva, and the Janaka Maharaj thinks that he is the appropriate groom for his daughter, and Dasaratha doesn't have anything to say to oppose this kind of an alliance, and he's extremely happy that his son is getting married. Now the Dasaratha immediately goes and arranges for their travel. So the way they have written is it takes 3 days from Mithila to Ayodhya. By horse or by foot, if they have to travel, it takes about 3 to 4 days. So they all get so for the next 2 days, Ayodhya is very happy and they are all in the preparations of wedding. Yes.
Wasn't Rama supposed to string the bow, not break it?
Yeah.
He tried to string the bow. He didn't want to break it, but it broke because it couldn't take the power of Rama, and it broke. It could also be a reason because it has been there for so many years, not practically used by anyone, right? So probably it kind of became a little weaker, or even though it is weak, even 8,000 people couldn't drag it, right? But it's not because he was arrogant or anything. He tried to string it, but it accidentally broke. So now the entire crew from Ayodhya will start going to Mithila. So everywhere, whenever you see somebody, a group of people starting from one place to another, they take these Brahmins and put them in front and they follow them. These kings are very strong. They have lot of wealth, they have lot of power, they have so much of riches. But still, why do they keep these sages in front of them? Any idea? Anybody? Can you guess? No? Because sages have immense knowledge, and all these people understand that knowledge has to be respected. The most important thing is knowledge, and you have to first respect the knowledge, and then you have to follow the knowledge. Follow the people who have knowledge. That is the reason symbolically everywhere, wherever they go, they mention that they have put Vishwamitra, not Vishwamitra, in this case Vasista. Vishwamitra is in Mithila right now. So in this case Vasista and all the sages like Jabali, all those people are in the forefront, followed by Dasaratha and his family, and then then the gifts that they want to give to their daughter-in-law, all those kind of things. And Dasaratha orders people to take the palanquin. He orders people to carry all such kind of things along with them, so that their queens and future daughter-in-laws could comfortably sit and they can be carried back to Ayodhya. So that is the foresight that Dasaratha had. Dasaratha doesn't want any of his queens to suffer. Like he doesn't want them to walk all the way and get tired and all that. So all those things they start, and after the third day they reach Mithila. So when they reach Mithila, Janaka Maharaja comes to the outskirts of Mithila and they receive them with a lot of gifts and customary exchanges, and at that point of time Janaka Maharaja goes on to explain the birth of Sita. Until this point, birth of Sita was not discussed, but we discussed it in the very beginning because I wanted you guys to know about Sita as well, Sita Devi as well. So can anybody give me in 2 sentences how Sita was born? Yes.
She was found in the middle of this land which is made in a field, and when
Using what?
using the thing.
Using a gold. Yes.
Plow.
Good. And the plow is made of
Gold.
So using a golden plow, the furrow was made, and from that furrow in Sanskritam or in Indian language is called Sita. Because this little girl emerged from it, she is named Sita. So her birth description comes at this point of time. Until now, the description of how Sita was born is not discussed. And he goes on, Janaka Maharaja goes on to tell that she did not take this natural birth of coming from mother's womb. So she is considered, her birth is considered as a very noble one, and birth of high standards. So that is how Janaka Maharaja explains the birth of Sita. And then he also sends some of his courtmen to his brother's place. What is his brother's place? Sorry, what is his brother's name? Anybody? Janaka Maharaja's brother's name? It's a quick test. Yes. Yeah, right. Kushadvaja. Which Kushadvaja actually rules from. So he sends people, the messengers to Kushadvaja as well. Now Kushadvaja comes along with his family and joins the ceremony, the marriage ceremony of Rama and Sita. Then the next day, so at this point of time, they decide the date of marriage, on which day this particular auspicious event would happen. So they decide on which nakshatra. Purva Palguni nakshatra is the nakshatra that they decide when this marriage will happen. So all those kind of discussions happen, and the next day they decide to start the marriage.
My friend's name is Nakshatra.
Oh, okay. Yes.
So is it true that all the 4 brothers have been married at the same time?
Yes. One after the other in the same altar.
Okay.
Yeah, they all of them married the same.
But till now we have not gone through that where when they get together, they won't discuss or anything.
Who?
With the other siblings of Ram, Lakshman and
No discussions happen until now. Now Kushadvaja is invited, right? Kushadvaja comes, and then Janaka Maharaju and Vishwamitra Vishwamitra brings about this topic of getting the other 2 daughters married to Bharata and Shatrugna.
Oh.
Are Bharata and Shatrugna gonna be at the wedding? I mean, they are Rama's brothers.
Yes, all of them came, right? Dasaratha comes with his family. When with his family means who's there in the family? All his wives and the remaining 2 sons, right? Yeah.